Good evening, everyone, to our Board of Trustees special meeting in reference to our presentation of the mayor's budget to the Board of Trustees. At this time, can everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, I'd like to amend the agenda. I just want to add an item for a resolution authorize solicitation of a formal bids for a sludge removal and cleaning of the primary digester at the Village of Suffern wastewater treatment plant. Can I just have a motion to amend the agenda, please? A motion, please?
Trustee Corrigan.
Motion made by Trustee Corrigan. Can I get a second, please?
Trustee-Hogue.
Second made by Trustee. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. And at this point now, I just have our digesters, over so many years, they will fill up with sludge, and we have to bring in an outside company, so, it's a fairly large expense. So we will be putting that out to a bid. So can I have a motion authorizing solicitation of formal bids for sludge removal and cleaning of the primary digester at the Village of Suffern wastewater treatment plants? Can I have a motion, please?
Trustee Osborn.
Motion made by Trustee Osborn. Can I get a second, please?
Second, Trustee Alpert.
Second made by Trustee Alpert. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. At this time, I would ask the clerk to present the tentative budget that myself and Greg Smith, our treasurer, have been working on here for some time. We actually work on it throughout the year, and then we just put it all together and see where we're at, whether how healthy the village is financially. And we're at this time we're actually going through our audit at the same time from the state, which has been going on for 10 years, which we have been passing with flying colors. So at this time, I'd like to announce that in this budget, we will once again have a 0% tax increase, and we will have a public hearing, coming up for this also for the public. If they have any comments in reference to the general fund, and I will also like to announce that we also have our water fund there, and we also will have a 0% increase on our water fund, or water tax, as you know it, your water bill. And I'd also like to announce that we will have a 0% increase on your sewer bill, or your sewer tax. So 0, 0, 0. This board, takes things seriously throughout the year, and it's how a lot of these results come. And throughout the years, it's the 5th year in a row there has been no real estate tax increase for the Village of Suffern, and the 2nd year in a row there's been no water or sewer tax increase. Again, we will have a public hearing if anyone has any comments down the road, and then we will, the board members and me will discuss this budget. If they have any questions, they can talk to me, they can talk to our treasurer, Greg Smith, and every question will be answered. I will say that the village is in a healthy shape, and we will not, we will keep doing infrastructure improvements, just as the sewer plant here. We'll have to do certain things on the water plant also, and we'll also be doing downtown streetscape. We'll be doing, paving roads. We'll be doing many different projects of that nature. At the same time, still keeping up all our events for the youth, events for the seniors, and events for all the residents of the Village of Suffern, okay? Suffern is not just a hub for ourselves, but many communities come to participate in our events and whatnot. There'll be no increases on any parking lots either, because we know that it's hard for everyone. There'll be no increases any pool fees. There'll be no increases on any fees. The only increase but it's not actually in the budget here per se, is for what I call knuckleheads who don't obey the law, okay? For zoning issues that we will be working on. working on here and having a vote to increase fines for people that are not taking care of their property and they overcrowding and anything having to do with zoning and code enforcement. On that, if any trustee has anything to say, you're more than welcome. If not, I'll close the meeting.
I just want to thank yourself and Greg. I mean, obviously, we all work together. We work very well together. Mayor and Greg, thank you for taking the time and really, literally digesting this and keeping us informed with what you're doing. I appreciate it very much, and I'm sure our board members, my fellow board members do also.
Yes, I have actually the same exact words as Clarke, so I'm not going to repeat it, but thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Greg, very, very much for this. Once again, a stellar year.
Yes, I was going to say the same thing.
I know.
So it's like a broken record here.
There's
but
not a lot of words that you can say on
it's fantastic
a fantastic
news. This
budget.
is fantastic news, great
Yes.
budget. I also figured while I'm talking and I have the moment, I wanted to congratulate Suffern's varsity high school hockey team, which won the state championship for the 3rd year in a row and for the 4th time in 5 years. And it brings a lot of, really good, what's the word I'm looking
Pride,
for?
pride and
Thank you.
spirit.
That's
Pride and
spirit.
spirit.
Spirit and pride to Suffern. And I'm very thankful that they won that championship. It was a tough game, and they pulled it out. And 5 years in a row, they made it to the finals. And the last 3, they've won in a row. And 4 out of 5.
As Steve's saying, they won 4 out of 5 championships.
Yeah.
And also, if I may mention, Steve's son, Jack, is on that team, team. As a matter of fact, he was on the team last year, too.
And the year before.
And the year before.
All
so
3 years that they had championships,
So-
my son was on the team.
so-
I'm very proud.
Steve's going to try to take those rings and sell them. They're worth a lot of money, especially if they're gold and silver. They're going up. And I was going to, my last thing I was going to say, on Tuesday at 4:30, the Village of Suffern, this board and the residents will be sponsoring a celebration parade marching up Lafayette Avenue. We have all the fire engines there, all the police, all the athletes there who have not just the hockey, but the track team. We have a basketball star, and actually all those athletes are star. So we're hoping for a big turnout. It's a little chilly, so wear your coat. We'll also, the village, be putting a barbecue on there and giving out awards and just thanking them for helping with Suffern Pride. So we thank everyone, and on that note, if I have a motion to close this special meeting, please.
Trustee Corrigan.
A motion made by Trustee Corrigan. Can I get a second, please?
Second, Trustee Hogue.
Second made by Trustee Hogue. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, folks. Have a nice day.